Hi everyone, good afternoon once again, and we're going to discuss vocab. Okay, so this session is going to be of vocabulary in which, out of very many words, yes, we get into etymology, the source or origin. Hi Abhishek, the source or origin of words. Uski study, we do it in etymology. Etymology tells us to, pick up words from roots, prefixes, suffixes, in fact, mythical words. What we've done today, we've picked up migratory words. Migratory means we've picked up words from foreign language. Foreign language के words हैं हमारे पास, and we're talking about very, very common words. So this session doesn't say that I'm going to teach you certain words which you didn't know before. Okay, half of it you know. Okay, so this is not going to be a waste of time, because I'm telling you now that these words are not those words which you did not know. Half of it you know already, half of them which you didn't know, or rather you know also. I'm going to tell you certain more details about those words. Okay, chaliye. So let us just quickly do our thing here. Let me introduce myself to people who are new, who have not been attending my classes. I'm Gaurav Sharma, and I've been mentoring students for good time now. It's not almost, more than a decade. I've been traveling pan-India colleges, universities. I go to IIMs, I go to different B schools. I prepare these students for their interviews, their group discussions and everything. And if you like to read, pick up my book. You can get it from Amazon. Name is Chisel. पढ़िए, अच्छी लगेगी आपको, तो बताइएगा मुझे. It was published in India and US both by Lead Start. So let's move ahead. Yeah, guys. Let me remind you all, if you've not taken the Plus subscription, you can pick it up. But what is there in Plus that's more to it? And that's more is an Iconic. So if you ask me, I suggest that you should pick up Iconic. It has test analysis, personal guidance, and few more things like study material, which is not there with Plus. Your major problem will be solved. This is the fee structure. If you ask me, guys, if you have time, go for at least 1 year or a 2-year program. Do not feel that, in 3 months I can do it, I can do it in 4 months, and I'll keep doing on my own. It doesn't work like that. Do a right investment so that you get the right returns also. And when you do it, you can put in this code. This will give you more benefits. Minimum 10% more discount. Okay? Chaliye. So, we are discussing migratory words. We discussed 20 migratory words yesterday, and we're going to discuss 20 more today from different languages. Yesterday, we discussed words from French, German, and Yiddish. Yiddish is again one Germanic language. Today, we will pick up words from Spanish, Japanese, and more, some from here and there also. Number one, these words, we are picking up 40 words to learn today. Doesn't mean that the course gets over here. Number of words you need to learn. It will give you an idea. It's a kind of an introduction to something called migratory words. Migratory words होता क्या है? जब किसी एक लैंग्वेज से वर्ड निकल के ट्रैवल करके और पहुंच जाता है दूसरी लैंग्वेज में और वहां यूज होने लगता है, तो माइग्रेटरी वर्ड कहलाता है वो, कि फॉरेन लैंग्वेज वर्ड कहलाता है. बट देन देयर इज अ डिफरेंस. कॉन्टेक्चुअली इंग्लिश में हम बात करें, इंग्लिश में व्हेन दिस वर्ड कम्स, a little contextual meaning gets changed here. Okay, like yesterday we were talking about a word of a German word called kindergarten. Now everybody knows that kindergarten, what is it? It is you call it play school or something. But yes, this word is commonly used for schools for younger children. But exactly in German, kindergarten means garden, small play area. Amar 74% in 10th and 79% in 12th. Graduation BBA 7.5, very nice. How good are the chances of black? There are chances. No doubts, there are chances. But how good? I would say you have fair chances, number one. Number two, It's an entire calculation when it comes to getting a call from Blackie. Okay. If you're expecting a call from Blackie, then there has to be composite scores and scores from PI. There's a typical calculation which, if you want, you can find it on CAT website. If you want me to talk about this, I'll teach you that. Okay. Chaliye. Hi, good afternoon, Pratibha. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. चले आगे समझ गए अपन कि कॉन्टेक्चुअल कैसे डिफरेंस चेंज हो जाता है व्हेन वन वर्ड माइग्रेट्स फ्रॉम वन लैंग्वेज टू अनदर. अंग्रेजी में आने के बाद बहुत कुछ बदल जाता है ना. अंग्रेजी वैसे भी बहुत कुछ बदल जाती है. देखा है ना, जो लोग अच्छी अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं कितने बदले बदले से हो जाते हैं. चलिए, इंपॉर्टेंस अगेन, वो कैप क्वेश्चंस भी मिल सकते हैं आपको डायरेक्ट. समटाइम्स यू नो, आई रिमेंबर व्हेन आई टुक स्नैप नहीं होता था उस टाइम पे. ऑल सिम्बाइसिस कॉलेजेस, SIBM and all, they all had separate examination. We needed to fill up these many forms. So I remember in my SMHRD examination, there was a set of 5 questions, foreign language words. Directions were like this only. These are 5. These are 5 foreign language words. Pick out the nearest similar word or something. And yes, if you know the words from foreign language as well, the comprehension gets better. Chale. Your speaking skills will be improved. I would suggest you to concentrate first on CAT, the written one. French हुआ था, right? French हमने कर लिया था कल. We did ballet, cafe. So you remember the difference between cafe, coffee shop and cafeteria? Quickly, cafe is an informal place, an informal place which doesn't give you a fine dine. Need not, they need not serve coffee. Coffee nahi zaruri nahi hai, but coffee shop, if you talk about, it is something for coffee. And cafeteria, it is there in in the company or school, where this is typically for a set group of people, right? Hi, hello Amisha. No point bothering Amar. The point is, अगर हम ऐसी एक काम करेंगे, Q&A session करते हैं. Q&A session में whatever you guys ask, I'll keep answering. But if it's not a Q&A session, I'll have to stick to the agenda we have, right? So there's no bothering, guys. Keep asking questions, Amar, but yes, at the right time, and let's see how we can get better interaction. The croissant, entrepreneur, faux pas, genre, hors d'oeuvre, lingerie, renaissance, rendezvous. These 10 French words we did. Now from German also we picked up certain words before that. My reinforcement, this is, I kept it here intentionally so that I should not forget that every day I need to remind you guys that you have to promise to yourself that I will clear, I am able to clear, I'm gonna get 99 percentile, and then my picture would be here. Okay. And at the same time, obviously, when you're taught by certain great, amazing mentors and educators, why wouldn't you be? So you could be next means my point is very simple. You are going to be next, right? How many of you promise to yourselves? Everyone. Hi Manya, good afternoon. Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. So yes, you can enroll as soon as possible. There are new batches starting and started also. Amazing educators. Then we did certain very good guys. Should always promise, keep promising to yourself. Delicatessen is one German word. Easy है, बात कर ली थी हमने. Fest, हाँ, हमको कल पता लगा बात करते करते. हम में से हो सकता है बात काफी लोगों को, they already knew that fest is not a short form or a or a shorter version of festival. Fest is a German word which is a party, celebration, tech fest and annual fest. Okay, cool guys, cool, good. Now, Gesundheit is health, like the way you say bless you say Gesundheit. We already done these words. Kindergarten, I just talked about. Waltz is a formal dance, a very formal dance rather. Rucksack, backpack, backpack. From Yiddish also we picked the words like glitch, छोटी सी गलती जिससे वजह से कुछ रुकेगा नहीं पर कुछ challenge आ गया था. गलती नहीं, challenge, a problem. Glitch. Klutz, somebody who's clumsy. Spile is a play, छोटा सा play, यानी कि जैसे like in English we have anecdotes. You keep telling those stories. The listener also knows the story, but he keeps listening to that story because there's a point to be conveyed here. Schmooze. Now what is schmooze? It's someone who tries to be very friendly because someone wants to get benefited out of you. That's schmooze. These are 20 foreign language words we picked up yesterday. And before we go on to 21st, I'll just remind you that have you installed the application or not? If you've not installed the application, guys, do it quickly. I'm taking 9 o'clock session on Unacademy app as my special class every day at 9. And that class is also absolutely free. So you come there, start attending those classes also in the morning. That would help all of us to know each other better and then, go closer to your subject, go closer to the, dreams. Okay? आ जाओ. And not just my class, obviously. बेसिक ग्रामर के बिल्कुल प्रतिभा. सबसे पहले तो मैंने पैरेललिज्म पे पढ़ा दिया है. उसको पढ़ो जाके, उसको समझो. वो बहुत बेसिक है. One of the students who was attending, he said, सर मेरा तो टाइम वेस्ट हो गया, आप इतना बेसिक करा रहे हो. मैंने कहा देखो या तो बेसिक करा सकते हैं या एक्सपर्ट्स के लिए करा सकते हैं. So I'm picking up initially those sessions which are very basic. ठीक है, अभी शुरू करते हैं आज की कहानी. यहाँ से 21st word अपन पढ़ने वाले हैं. And these words is gonna be from Spanish. So people who understood to the moment and they've got it, they got the entire idea. Give me thumbs up. Show me that you're there, and then we start working on talking about Spanish words. ठीक है, आप सब लोगों ने वो जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा का गाना आधे से ज़्यादा उसको जैसे याद कर लिया होगा, समझ में आया होगा, नहीं आया होगा. वो स्पेनिश था ना, तो पता ही है वो स्पेन में घूम रहे थे. चलो स्पेनिश वर्ड्स करते हैं. I tell you very frankly that this word sounds like a gorilla. Why? Why does it sound like a gorilla? Because actually the way it is, sounds in Spanish, it is a little difficult for English speakers and us. So in English, when this word comes, it is gorilla only. Now, gorilla in Spanish is a little war. Okay? अच्छा, आप लोग B school के लिए prepare कर रहे हो ना? Some of you would pick up marketing also. There is something called guerrilla marketing. There is something called गुरिल्ला मार्केटिंग. कैसे होती है देखें जरा. ये देखो क्या है. स्पेनिश में तो छोटी छोटी सी लड़ाइयों को गुरिल्ला कहते थे, लेकिन इंग्लिश में क्या होता है, एन अनऑफिशियल ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल फाइटिंग द गवर्नमेंट. commonly used as an adjective like guerrilla warfare or guerrilla marketing. Do read about guerrilla marketing on Google, it will be fun. Okay? Because you're preparing for B school, it will give you a better idea. मजा आएगा, थोड़ा एटीट्यूड डेवलप होगा उस तरफ, है ना. हाँ, today's special class was awesome, Abhishek. Yeah, good. Thank you. What was it? I think yeah. We talked about how do we begin, right? The class is still there, guys. You can always go back and listen to it there. Watch it. चलिए. Very good, Amar. Very, very good. In marketing, it's a very unorthodox, sudden, shocking way of marketing. Nobody realizes, okay, oh my God, this company for this product is into guerrilla marketing. Now they do not anticipate it. उनको पता नहीं इसको जवाब कैसे दें. That's what guerrilla marketing is. On a theoretical note, कुछ cases पढ़ना मजा आएगा. ठीक है? All right. So how do you use this word? The guerrilla fighters took control of the capital of the country, which gave them control of the government. A small group, a small unofficial group, which is fighting the government in English. Otherwise, guerrilla marketing, guerrilla warfare is used. Macho. All of us know this word, right? Now, sometimes, the examiner goes into an actual detail. So when all of us know that macho is somebody who's strong or masculine. But then at the same time, we should know that this person is somebody who's arrogant about his manhood. He takes the extra pride which is not required. Okay, so macho in English, it is used. Okay, in Spanish, macho is somebody who's strong, masculine. But in English, when you call somebody macho, it is somebody who is arrogant about his manhood. Okay, there's no point elaborating it more. You already understand. So patio. Patio क्या होता है? Sound आएगा यहाँ पे. Patio, an area outside a house which often has a table and chairs but no roof. Clear? Patio. So you should know that patio you've been using entire life. It's a Spanish word. Patio. घर के बाहर जगह होती है ना यार, अपने यहाँ तो लॉन होता है. लॉन या फिर अपन फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे हैं तो अपने काफ़ी सारी ऐसा बैल्कनी टेरेस ऐसा थोड़ा ज़्यादा लंबा ऐसा है, उसको पैशियो बोल सकते हो और काफ़ी बड़ा है तो. ओके. Plaza. Now, a plaza describes a public open area in a city which can sometimes be called a square. Now, in English, plaza is usually used for not just public open area. It is used for shopping malls and corporate buildings or large open areas. That's plaza. Very easy, right? Keep getting them into your this thing. Now, Piñata. Now, Piñata is a very typical word. There is no other word in any other language about this, because the culture is also being imported by Spain. So you see a toy which is filled up with candies at birthday parties. Usually we see that balloon, and we need to prick that balloon. All those candies come out. वो क्या होता है? That's called pinata. Okay. Siesta. The lockdown must be giving you the option. Otherwise, you going out to your college, meeting friends and everything, and coming back in the evening. There's no time for siesta. We all used to go in the morning and then come back in the evening. There's no time for siesta. This time we were taking class at 1 o'clock. We're taking class at 2:15. After that, there would be no class as such, but then I would be studying and then a few more training sessions and all. So I'm home, but because of sessions, I have no siesta time. Now, siesta is what? It's generally a nap, which one takes in the middle of the day after eating or while taking a break from work. अब ये siesta पता है word कहाँ से आया? Nap ही क्यों नहीं था? Siesta actually उन जगहों पे use होता है जो there are some regions which are hot and not a lot of work is possible in the daytime. So people, after having their lunch, they sleep for some time and then they get up and go to work once evening is there and the temperature decreases a little. That's called siesta. Right? So guys, if things are making sense to you, keep telling me as well. I'll tell you a few words from Japanese. Up for it? Give me thumbs up. Karaoke. Now, all of us know what is karaoke. Sing along with the tune of a popular song while reading the lyrics from a screen. Now, karaoke is associated with Japan, in the culture also. It's very common there. And now when this thing started happening everywhere, the word remained the same and everybody started using karaoke word only. You will sing live, you keep seeing the lyrics on the screen, and you keep you do it with you keep singing. That's it. Karate is again. Now, what does karate, the word, mean? The word karate means empty hand. We usually now associate this word with martial art, okay, which was originated in Japan. We know it and we leave it here only. But no equipment, no weapons in hand, we fight. That's called karate. But the word karate, so that's how you can be easily, picked up by the examiner. If he gives you a word karate, and obviously the options will have a lot of things and everything, and if the question is like what the exact meaning of the word karate, it is empty hand. Okay. All right. So only 3 people are understanding. Only their thumbs are up. Rest everybody's like sleeping. Ninja. Now, ninja, देखो वैसे तो ninja is again a cultural word from Japanese. Spy. Ninja word का मतलब क्या होता था? Spy. In English, you started ninja, literally like, people who can move and attack silently without being seen. In English, we started using this word ninja for people who can attack silently without being seen. But modern, in modern usage, हम लोग बोलते हैं ना ninja technique. I'll teach you a ninja technique. What does it mean? So people who are good at doing something incredibly well, who are really good at something, who do something incredibly well, they are called ninjas. Alright, he's a ninja. I'll tell you a ninja technique to learn vocab. No, there's no ninja technique. If you have time, start giving it a lot of time. Okay? Otherwise, it's a spy. Origami, we all know the art of folding small pieces of paper and all. That's origami. That's also Japanese. Tsunami is T silent. Okay, why did I keep this word? Because I remember there was this 2008, out of one of the IIMs. I tell you the topic. I'm not going to talk about it. You research that what can you speak. In a group discussion, at one of the IIMs in 2008, there was a GD group discussion, and the topic was why T is silent in tsunami. why T is silent in tsunami. Topic of the discussion. You can call it abstract and you think that you can start speaking anything. Think more. You can do a research on this. What will you speak if the discussion topic is why T is silent in tsunami? Otherwise, we know that tsunami word is given to a very large high sea wave. Okay, and this word was in picture after 2004 and 2011 Japanese, Japan tsunami. So all of us know this word. I intentionally picked up this word chocolate so that I can tell you a lot of people feel that chocolate is French. No, that chocolat is again derived from chocolate only. Chocolate is something which is a Spanish word, and that's it. Now, moccasin is again an informal shoe. Simple hai, very, very simple. Moccasin is an informal shoe. Now, let us pick up certain words from Chinese, okay? Now, all of us know dim sum. We know the dish also. We like it also. It's something very, very light. But dim sum does mean what? Touch your heart, okay? Touch your heart. Dim sum talks about touch your heart. Gung ho. Gung ho is usually seen in exam, in these entrance test papers. The examiner gives this word a lot. Gung ho. Gung ho is working together in Chinese. But when you get really excited or enthusiastic about something, that's gung ho. I was really gung ho to eat dim sum, but when we got to the Chinese restaurant, it was closed for a holiday. We all were disappointed. We were really excited. We were really gung ho. Gung ho is a word which is very commonly used. Tofu, we all know. Again, now a lot of us feel that tofu is Japanese, but tofu is not Japanese. It passed through Japanese and became tofu. It was dofu otherwise, okay? Tofu was Chinese, but then it went to Japan, and after that it became tofu. Okay? Right? So in Chinese, dough means bean and fu means rotten. So you start having rotten beans. No, it sounds gross, but if you put it that way, otherwise it's pretty tasty tofu, right? Now yin and yang, opposites. Yin and yang is opposite. You look at you read the sentence first and it will make sense to you then. Meera is the yin to Shahid's yang. They are complete opposites. She's the yin to yang. Okay? Somebody's yin to somebody's yang. This is yin to yang, yin and yang. Complete opposites, but they have a happy marriage. Okay? So Chinese, yin represents feminine, dark, while yang is masculine and light. In English, there is no yin and yang separate, that this is feminine, that this is masculine. In English, they just represent opposites, yin and yang. Okay? Now, some other languages. Let me give you 3 words from different languages, like bossa nova. Now, bossa nova is from Portuguese. Portuguese, English में bossa nova क्या हुआ? New wave. Okay? And there's a kind of a music also. Brazilian music is also called bossa nova. Now, this is something very interesting. I was very young. I was in school. In fact, in middle school, I was in, I think, 6th, 7th, 8th, when, somebody in our family used to ride moped. Moped was, it is given a very, very desi feel. I didn't know. When I read this word, I was like, wow. Moped is a Swedish word. Moped is mo is motor and ped is peddler, pedal, So it's a kind of a cycle with pedals. हाँ, उस टाइम पे हमारे टाइम पे वो हमारा टाइम तो अभी भी चल रहा है बेटा, अपना टाइम तो अभी भी है, अपना तुम्हारा मेरा भी सबका है। लेकिन जब हम बहुत छोटे थे तो लूना नाम की चीज़ हुआ करती जिसमें पेडल्स भी थे और मोटर भी थी, तो एक तरह से मोटर वाली बाइसिकल थी वो। अगर आपका पेट्रोल खत्म हो गया तो आप पेडल कर सकते हो, दैट्स कॉल्ड मोपेड। इंटरेस्टिंग नो? How do you, Mr. Patnaik, how do you keep these vocab effectively? How do you remember? See, there is only one. I tell you, एक second, मैं बताता हूँ. All of you, please remember that vocab is of 2 types. One is active vocab and the other is dormant vocab. आप जब vocab learn करते हैं, for example, you learn 100 words, but this is active एंड डॉर्मेंट, इसमें डिवाइड हो जाएंगे। कुछ आपको एक्टिव यानी कि हमेशा याद रहेंगे, चाहे आप लिखें चाहे आप बोलें, आपको याद रहेंगे, एग्जाम में आएगा आपको याद रहेगा। डॉर्मेंट क्या है? यू लर्नड इट, इट्स देयर इन योर ब्रेन, ओके, बट याद नहीं आता। एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आया, याद नहीं आया। while writing also you do not use this word, while talking also you do not use this word। तो वो डॉर्मेंट में है, आता तो है, जब वो वर्ड दिखता है तो अपन क्या बोलते हैं कि नहीं नहीं मुझे पता है, आई नो द मीनिंग, आई नो द मीनिंग, व्हाट डू आई डू, ये डॉर्मेंट है। तो दो तीन देखो, मिस्टर पटनायक एंड एवरीबडी एल्स, there's only one way, that is revising। Wherever you are making your vocab bank, whichever notebook in which you're making your vocab bank, yes, there has to be some vocab bank, there has to be some kind of notebook which you can revise, once or twice or 3 times a day. And one more way is reading. When these words only, keep coming, you know what is the meaning, because you've done this word, it'll remind you the meaning. Number 3, strike a relationship. Strike a relationship. How do you strike a relationship? It can be any ways. It can be any ways. Let's say you see a word called philanderer. ध्यान देना पटनायक साहब इस पे, है ना? Philanderer क्या होता है? Philanderer, I've taught you all that it's a male flirt, okay? It's a male flirt. A flirt who's a male, For women, we do not use this word philanderer, but with men who are flirt, we use this word called philanderer. Now, I tell you about a student of mine. She had around 1500, numbers in her contact list. She did what? उन सबके आगे, obviously सबको तो नहीं जानती थी, तो कुछ, I think 1/3, 500 people जिनको वो जानती थी, whatever the kind of these people were, उसके नाम के आगे उन्होंने वो वर्ड लगा रखा। तो वो चाहे कॉल आए, चाहे आपने अपनी फ़ोन लिस्ट को, कॉन्टैक्ट लिस्ट को ऊपर नीचे करके देखना है, वो वर्ड दिखाई देता था साथ में। यानी कि अगर उसके ग्रुप में कोई फिलेंडर है, समबडी, अ मैन हु इज़ अ फ्लर्ट, उसने आगे लिख रखा था। अब वो फ़ोन बुक ऑब्वियसली कोई और तो देख नहीं रहा है, ठीक है? That's one way. Then you can put a chart in your room and keep writing, new words on that. So you can keep looking at it also. Then you can strike a relationship with these words, as I said, like, I teach you a word, you will not forget the word in your life. Egregious, all of you. Give me thumbs up if you know the meaning of this word, egregious. And if you do not, it's absolutely okay. एग्रीजियस होता है स्टेट ऑफ एम्बैरेसमेंट, यानी कि आप गाना गाने गए आपके कॉलेज में और लोगों ने अंडे मारे आपके ऊपर, क्योंकि आपने, आपको छोड़ो, मुझे बोल देते हैं, मैं बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं गाता हूँ, लेकिन मेरे को गाने का मन बड़ा करता है। अब मैं स्टेज पे पहुंच गया, मुझे लोगों ने मारे अंडे, ठीक है? अब ये स्टेट कैसे होगी? एम्बैरेसमेंट वाली। अच्छा तो लगेगा नहीं अंडे आ रहे हैं, ठीक है? एग रीचेज अस, एग रीचेज अस। अब इसको क्विकली बोलो, egregious, 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 egregious is a state of embarrassment. Give me thumbs up if this made sense to you. State of embarrassment. अभी लाइफ में नहीं भूलोगे अगर ये समझ में आ गया तो। State of embarrassment, egregious us. Quickly give me a thumbs up. Right? So obviously you will feel कि सर सारे words के साथ ऐसा थोड़ी possible है ना? लेकिन बहुत सारे वर्ड्स के साथ ऐसा पॉसिबल है। ये बड़े पर्सनल होते हैं। देखो मैंने बहुत सारे वर्ड्स ऐसे याद किए थे कि अगर मैं आपको बताऊंगा तो आपको ऐसा थोड़ी होता। इट्स अ पर्सनल वे, नो, इट्स अ वेरी पर्सनल वे। हाउ डू यू स्ट्राइक अ कॉन्वर्सेशन विद दैट वर्ड? ओके, एक लास्ट वर्ड और कर लेते हैं, पेपराजी। नाउ पेपराजी, यू ऑल नो, इट्स अ वर्ड फ्रॉम इटली, इटालियन वर्ड। कहते हैं प्रिंसेस डायना, व्हेन शी डाइड इन 1999, it believed that it was followed by paparazzo. So उनकी कार इसीलिए थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हो गई थी, and she had to she met an accident and that's how she died. पेपराजी क्या होता है? कुछ ग्रुप ऑफ फोटोग्राफर्स होता है, बड़ा इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप होता है ये। थैंक यू, गुड मिस्टर पटनायक and everybody else, Pooja, Akriti, Manya, Adviti, Abhishek. Yes, so a photographer or a group of photographers who take pictures of celebrities, and usually ये बिना बताए लेते हैं, है ना? तो magazines और newspaper को देते हैं, वहाँ से they take their money. This is called paparazzi. This is used a lot in fashion magazines or somewhere, right? So these are most common words, most common words when it comes to foreign language. Now the point is that attending this session or learning these words are going to help you a lot in CAT. No, then let me strike some interest in you, and then you start picking up those difficult words also. But at the same time, if you're reading, and while reading, when you come across certain foreign language words, in CAT or other MBA entrance examination, in any aptitude test, wherever you're expected to know certain foreign language words, the questions will be on common ones. तो रीडिंग में मिल जाएंगे वो आपको ये देखना है कि कौन सा याद करने. Now the next session of foreign language words I'll pick up, I'll take only those which are very, very important for your CAT per se, right? So that's all from my side, and I've seen that you guys, all of you were attending the session. Do not comment, in the main comment section. You do not like the video also. If I'm making sense to you, you're supposed to do that so that it reaches to as many people as possible. That's all from my side. You can put your doubts and everything in the comment section. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, we're going to meet at Unacademy App, special class, 9 o'clock. Done? And tomorrow, what are we discussing? We will be solving certain para-jumbles. New questions, revision of concepts. It's going to be fun. So see you at 9 a.m. in the morning, and then after that, 1 o'clock also. And tomorrow, I'll bring a surprise for you in the at the noon class. There's not going to be a straight VARC topic. Okay? Wait for the surprise. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye-bye.